And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. In Julius Randle's 7th NBA season, he became an all-star. He said, "I've been through a lot in the NBA, the ups, the downs. You learn to take everything in stride and have patience. My mindset doesn't change, no matter what. Every game, I try to be aggressive and make winning plays."
Well, great story. Good stuff, Allie. A moment here to see the numbers for Damian Lillard.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
So the Raptors starting 5. Lowry and Powell are the backcourt set. Carmelo Anthony out there with Julius Randle. And for the Trailblazers, the talented pair of Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt. Marc Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Warren in at small forward. What is it that teams need to do at this point to keep players motivated for the second half of the season, Brett?
Well, if you've talked about goals at some point during training camp, it's a great time coming back from the All-Star break and as the season ends to remind the team of the things that you guys dedicated yourselves to doing. And this gives you the opportunity and runway to achieve those things.
Now here's Anthony. Randle outside. Here's Lowry. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now here's Randle. Lowry no good. Lillard against Powell to the inside from 7 feet, and Lillard finishes it off.
That's high-level concentration there from Lillard. Stays under control in the face of some pretty good defense.
Lowry with it. He's picked up by Gasol and stolen by Aldridge. Here's McCollum. The rebound by Bosch.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Got it.
Well, the dribble move by Carmelo, something to behold. He shreds the defense apart right there.
Lowry against Lillard. Basket counts.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Now here's Powell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randle is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard passes to Aldridge. McCollum outside. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 so far. The drive by Powell.
Damian Lillard. Norman Powell.
Falls for Powell. So he gets them both. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lowry against Lillard. Outside Warren. lays it up and banks it in.
Will Warren, admirable, superb, staying with the contact there.
You know, TJ Warren's accuracy is truly remarkable. Here's a guy who can really hit from anywhere. And even more than that, do it efficiently.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Chalk up two there.
You don't want to give TJ Warren, who's a gifted scorer, that kind of positioning. You're just gifting him points.
You know, Grant, looking at Warren's precision shooting, he's used it to pull off some pretty staggering scoring performances.
Yeah, a few guys have had over 50 points in a single game before. When he gets in the zone, Warren can have a huge impact. But you know, it's the result of a ton of hard work developing that solid shooting.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Gasol. Lets it fly. Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge with the slam.
Efficiency with that activity there. Aldridge excels at getting ideal positioning on the offensive glass and then takes care of business.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. McCollum, the pass to Warren. Toronto grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
The Raptors with a lead to the paint. Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
Lowry against Lillard. Randall with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Charlotte trailing. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the wing on the left. And Aldridge with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Lets the 3 fly, buries it from 3.
Smart move going to Lowry, a talented shooter who doesn't hesitate on his shots.
Lillard against Randall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Julius Randall.
Lillard continuing on that trek to build that legacy in Portland and try to bring a championship there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And talking about legacy, Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
Well, the Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with them, and so I got to hear the mouth up close. Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle then. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's McConnell using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to McCollum. The 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Washington with the ball. Back to McConnell. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Here's Aminu. Pass to Bender. Here's Harkless. He's marked by McConnell. 5 on the clock. From deep. He can't hit that time. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Here's McConnell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
T.J. McConnell.
And that one falls for McConnell. Charlotte making some changes. Wade comes in for C.J. McCollum, and Rubio is subbed in for Damian Lillard. And the Raptors making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Rubio up top. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Harkless. Outside Rubio. Here's Harkless. 4 on the clock. Here's Wade. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Really can't say enough about just how good Wade is at catching the D off guard and getting himself to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
And he makes both free throws. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's McConnell. The shot, no good. Rubio with some nice D. Pass to Aminu. And here's Rubio. Back to Aminu. Down low. Wade misses. The Raptors with a lead. Outside, Brown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Bender. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Wade. That one falls.
Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
McConnell against Rubio. McConnell passes to Brown. It's rebounded by Wade. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Inside, here's Aminu. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now McConnell, looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. It's Brown on the wing from 13. No good, a bit long that time. Charlotte trailing. Here's Harkless, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Bender, no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And it's good. 2 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Toronto shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Rubio against McConnell. A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Poke loose. Here's Bender. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Rubio for 3. The rebound by Chandler. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And it's Washington missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
That gives him the lead. Give him 8.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's McConnell. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. To the middle. Outside, Brown. Pass to McConnell. 26 seconds left in the first quarter here. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Now Rubio. Here's Wade. Off target at the rim. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Charlotte Hornets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with his elite shooting, Lillard can work off screens and come back to the ball. Sometimes, he says, that makes things a lot easier.
Getting the ball later in possessions when the defense isn't so sharp. You know, usually at the beginning of a defensive possession is get over the first screen. You know, the energy is up, they're interested, and usually at about 12 seconds they're a little tired. The interest goes down.
Well, when you're guarding Damian Lillard, you can't let up for a second, Grant.
And the Blazers, generally a methodical offense. Now, they don't mind using the clock and forcing the defense to cover for all 24.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Anthony is out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Chandler in at the center position. Now here's Rubio. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Way back in 2009, Ricky Rubio was drafted. There was so much talk about him being the Spanish version of Pistol Pete. He's had a remarkable career.
Gasol's checked in for Charlotte. T.J. Warren comes in for Aminu. Hits both from the stripe. Toronto trailing. Lowry outside. Here's Anthony. Pass to Washington. And that one drops. Washington's got his first basket. Well, the Hornets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Wade. Boom! He jams it straight down.
As we saw there, Dwayne Wade is really one of the most dangerous guys in the league in pick and roll action.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. To the inside. And Bosch gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Lowry against Rubio. Warren, the pass to Rubio. That one's good for 2. Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's a smart pass as T.J. Warren does a solid job finding the open man.
Pass to Brown. Anthony outside. Washington inside. He's covered by Warren. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
First one falls for him. Aldridge is checked in for Charlotte. McCollum comes in for Wade. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell, he's checked in for Brown. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rubio. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
Well, you look at Lillard, a few players ahead of him in voting. But if he can hold on to his number 5 spot, he'll be in the three-point contest.
He's a guy you need to have there. I'm pretty sure he'll be competing All-Star Weekend, and he's got a shot to win it all.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now, but this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Rubio. The Raptors also with a sub. Julius Randle's checked in for Washington. And Anthony drops them both. The Hornets with a lead. It's Warren on the wing. Lillard outside. Pass to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
Anthony against Warren. Anthony misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Warren. A rebound by Bosch. For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Powell, that's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Powell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
McCollum, the pass to Aldridge. Out to McCollum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. He squares up and sinks it. McCollum's got 5 points.
When you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long. As you can see, Chris Bosh, the ultimate teammate, terrific lob pass leading him for the dunk.
Lillard outside. Tipped. And here's Lowry making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Randle. Randle's got 4 assists in the game. Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Gasol. Back to McCollum. Shoots over Powell. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times. And CJ McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Trailblazers, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference.
I think for the Hornets, at this point, you really need to focus on blocking out negative energy. You have to play for one another. There's still time to turn things around.
I don't think there's any one thing that's going to suddenly solve all these problems, but the number one thing is just to relax. They're trying so hard to right the ship, and you can see how much it's affecting their play. You can't be thinking and playing at the same time.
Time called here. The Hornets decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. Second, Damian Lillard.
And that really tells you about the offense he provides. He can really orchestrate for his teammates, or he can put on a one-man show.
Well, there's no doubt he's the straw that stirs the drink, someone who can be counted on to make sure their offense is always operating efficiently, whether it's by creating opportunities for his teammates or taking those matters into his own hands.
Now here's Aldridge. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game.
It's an underrated strength of LaMarcus Aldridge, able to power in the shot even when being fouled.
Here's Anthony, trailing by 2. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Lillard against Lowry, and he lobs it up.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Lillard against Lowry. The shot by Lillard, no good. The Raptors have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Out to Anthony. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Anthony's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Back to Lowry. Powell outside. Randall inside. Aldridge on him. Powell for 3. That's it. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got assist number 5 here tonight. Lowry against Lillard. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, we could be having one of those nights where he becomes the one-man show for his ball club. You just don't need to tell him to keep scoring. He'll do it.
And Toronto calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. outside.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Inside. A nice shot by Brown. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Pass to Aminu. For three, here's Lillard. Drills it from deep.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Toronto has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Up top, Powell. McCollum defends. Here's ABC. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And Charlotte called for the foul. And he knocks down the first one. Wade, he's checked in for Charlotte. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Tipped away. Mikata with a steal. Pass to Brown. Lots of room. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
McCollum on the wing. Three-pointer, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Brown finds Powell. Here's Chandler. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Hornets making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Washington's checked in for Toronto. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Rubio. To the paint. Pass to Harkless. 5 to shoot. Here's Bender. That one a little long. The Raptors with a lead. Here's McConnell. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
McConnell with a steal. 1:43 left in the second. Washington left side. 20 feet out. He can't get it to go. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Back to Aminu. Down low. Here's Wade. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. McConnell against Rubio. Inside. ABC.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Charlotte trailing. Left side Rubio. Pass to Harkless. Trying to get back on track. Rebound by the Raptors. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look. I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Wade. Here's Harkless. Pass to Rubio. Launches a three. It's hauled in by McConnell.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Just 5 to shoot. And here's Washington. And that one hits the back iron. And so it's Toronto, ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A stellar first half for Carmelo Anthony. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Charlotte?
Bridges from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Marcus Hull. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Now here's Lowry. Out left to the wing. Warren against Anthony. The floater, and the shot goes. Anthony's got 17.
For as powerful as Carmelo is at times, he also can show you the soft floater. That time, beautiful touch.
And it's Lillard penetrating. Here's Gasol. Rebound by the Raptors. Randall, the pass to Lowry. Anthony against Warren. Over Warren. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Lowry against Lillard. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. Toronto has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Anthony misses. Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Lillard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 17.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Randall, good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The Hornets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. McCollum, the pass to Lillard. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Lillard passes to Warren. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
That's tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 19. Powell's shot is off. Randall with a steal. And the layup is good off the glass. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
Well, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display that time from Damian.
Pass to Powell. Back to Lowry. To the paint. Randall against McCollum. Randall can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Here's Warren. Buries it down low. Give him 8.
T.J. Warren is a born scorer. That's his role, and he's aggressive with it.
Lowry, the pass to Anthony. Here's Bosch. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Randall. Randall draws the double. And there's a 3-second violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Lillard against Lowry. Lillard outside. That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11. Over to the left wing. Fades away. And again, Toronto, no good. Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Randall with a steal. Pass to Lowry. McCollum against Powell. To the inside. Randall. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Aminu's checked in. The free throw drops for Randall.
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener, maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he can go if he could expand to the 3-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
Washington's checked in for Anthony.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
And down it goes. 2 points. Randall's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Timeout called. The Hornets.
Your honeybee. your honeybee.
So both teams changing it up here. Lillard outside. McCollum outside. Pass to Warren. Puts up a three. And they get it back. Here's Lillard. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry. For Toronto, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Now here's Randall. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 9 assists now tonight.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Now here's Lillard. 22 points for him. Into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Powering through on the dribble drive, Lillard has the body control to take that hit and still score the basketball.
Lowry, the pass to Powell. Back to Lowry. Randall outside. Powell in the post. McCollum defends. Randall can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. To the middle. McCollum's shot is off. The Raptors with a lead. Lowry with it. Some solid defense from Lillard. Here's Warren. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Randall, the pass to Powell. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Bender. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Lowry. Sweet little floater. Lowry's got 5 now.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's McCollum. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Toronto calls time here.
Your honeybee.
Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. McConnell comes in for Lowry. McConnell outside. And he drives in.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
T.J. McConnell.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so McConnell nails them both. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Harkless. Inside. Here's Warren. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
McConnell against Rubio. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Washington's got 6.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort. Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
McConnell passes to Brown. Powell outside. 4 on the clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Norman Powell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Gasol's checked in for Warren. And so Powell nails them both. Now here's Rubio. To the paint. Aminu, no good. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to McConnell. Here's Powell. This one for 3. Aminu with the rebound. Aminu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Harkless. Powell covers. Six on the shot clock. Here's Wade. He's got 12. No good on the shot. Powell right side. McConnell outside. Brown passes to Washington. To the inside. Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's McConnell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Marc Gasol.
T.J. McConnell.
Shooting 2.
That free throw no good. McCollum, he's checked in for Charlotte. And Toronto also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. And he sinks the second. Portland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. And he gets it to go. 14 points for him.
As soon as Wade gets the ball that close to the basket, he's going to take advantage of weak defense and score. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points for him. The 15-footer doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Down low. Here's ABC. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wade, defended by Brown. Wade, that's good.
Right there, finishing through contact. Dwayne Wade finds a way to muscle that one in.
Here's Anthony. And the basket is good. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
There's McCollum with the 3. Counted from distance.
Well, play him to take the drive, and you're backing up. He's good enough to stop right there and pull up for the easy jumper.
And so it's Toronto, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. TJ McConnell is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Anthony, and it's ABC in at the 4 slot. Here's Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The Hornets pull it in. Here's Harkless. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Here's Aldridge. That shot off the mark. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Brown for 3. Second shot opportunity. And that one's good. ABC.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Up top, McCollum. He's marked by McConnell. Shot's good by McCollum.
McCollum has shown the ability to get inside and also finish. It's just how shifty he is.
McConnell passes to Anthony. Here's ABC. Outside, Brown. Pass to Bosch. Over Aldridge. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got his 8th rebound here tonight. That's tipped. McConnell with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Shot is up. Anthony misses. The Hornets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Harkless. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wade. And the Hornets, another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
McCollum against McConnell. Here's Anthony. And again, no good by Toronto. McCollum against McConnell. And that one's good. Gasol.
The strong finish from Gasol is no surprise. The authority he plays with, even the contact can't throw him off.
Now here's McConnell. Outside, Brown. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the Sweet setup on that one.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
To the left wing. Here's Aldridge, and that one comes up a bit short. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, he hunts them down, but it will take Melo just a few shots to catch fire, and the defense better be aware of it.
Timeout called. Portland. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
So for the Hornets, T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Harkless, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Wade. Julius Randle's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Brown. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Hornets was getting across in their huddle. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Raptors. Count it. Lillard's got 26.
Lillard aggressive in this game so far. Awesome at finding different ways to attack close to the rim.
McCollum against Lowry. To the paint. Here's Anthony. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Anthony's got 12 points in just the second half. Lillard against Lowry. Lillard right side. Gasol inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And that one's good. Gasol.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Warren against Anthony.
Got to stay in front of Carmelo Anthony when he's driving hard like that. The defense is finding itself in a very tough spot. That's how he got that call.
Carmelo Anthony.
Shoot two.
And he drops it first. Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. And Anthony drops them both. Charlotte's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Inside. Here's McCollum. Powell pulls it in. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Marc Gasol.
You know, we talk a lot about the bully ball that Carmelo can play with, on display that time.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Anthony no good on that one. Charlotte has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Warren. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Anthony. Fade away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Anthony's got 12 now in this quarter.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
Here's Lillard. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Raptors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. Oh, rejected by Lillard. Pass to Warren. Now Gasol. The rebound by Bosch. The Raptors with a lead. Randall finds Lowry. To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Warren. And here's Lillard. Pass to McCollum. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Lillard.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Your honeybee. Your honeybee.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
You can just tell how relieved he is to be playing like this again. Before this, he was weathering a rough patch, but now that is all behind him after this performance. Here's Randall, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Randall can hold his own down on the inside with that physical frame.
Julius Randle.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Charlotte trailing. McCollum outside. And they'll get another chance. And that one's good. Gasol.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Anthony. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Warren's shot is good.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
To the left side wing. Anthony misses. Portland has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Lillard. Let's go with a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Lowry. To the inside. Powell. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Lillard against Randall.
Chris Bosh.
Here's Aldridge. Inside. Gasol misses. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out to Lowry. Pass to Randall. Powell outside. Beyond the arc. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Timeout called. Portland.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Portland has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Lillard. The three is up. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Randall. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Yeah, Randall does a good job. His frame alone helps to create some space. Just with a little pivot there, able to find a way to score.
McCollum's shot is off. Lowry against Lillard. To the paint. Here's Randall. Can't get it to drop. Great D that time from Aldridge. Warren for 3. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Lillard against Lowry. Out to the wing. Good D by Aldridge. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Here's McCollum. Drilled from 11 feet out. McCollum's got 12 points here in the second half.
CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
Powell against McCollum. Anthony outside. Here's Randall. Pass to ABC. Clock at 6. And the Raptors miss again. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. McCollum misses from close range. And for Toronto, they're shooting great so far. 52% in the fourth. Randall with it. Warren covering. Here's ABC. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
Shoot 2.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. so he can't get either to fall. All right, very little time to get back into this.
Very true. They need to score quickly and get stops, or it'll soon be out of reach.
Now here's Lillard. 13 feet out. And it's Warren missing. Warren against Randall.
Oh, man. Oh! They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Toronto now. They lead by 11. And here's McConnell. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.